Welcome to another episode of $1 Million Worth of Game Business Spotlight, where we give you the news you can use, give you some game, get you up out of the couch.
Yes,
listen, man, get you moving, get you grooving, get you doing something. Listen, today we got my man, Boston's finest. My man Darius, he here, man. He gonna get, listen, first and foremost, what you need to do, you need to get the free workshop from the rip. GetTheBagWorkshop.com.
Yes.
GetTheBagWorkshop.com. He's going to teach you about that $150,000 worth of funding, give you the game on how to do your funding, how to start your funding. Like, you know, just do your thing, man. What you need to do right now is go to GetTheBagWorkshop.com.
He gonna
give, listen, what you going to give up, a free class?
Yeah, we're gonna do a free live class.
Oh, so what's all in the live class?
In the free live class, what I'm gonna do?
Well, that mic closer.
Okay, well, in the free live class, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna first show them how to go get funding. Then we're gonna do live funding, right? Like last time.
What's live funding?
Live funding means on the call, people get approvals. So we average anywhere from 200 to 300,000 a week live on the class. So a lot of times there's pre-approval lenders, so they can see if they got an offer or not on the call. Got people getting 20,000, 30,000. So you can leave a free class up $20,000 in funding, and then I'm gonna show them how to turn around and start a six-figure funding company.
How you do that?
Yeah, so essentially what we do is it's all about leverage, right? So when I show you how to go get money for yourself, now you can turn around and take that same skill, and now you can do it for others. The only difference is now is contractual. So we get essentially a contract, we send the clients, and they allow us to be power of attorney where we're able to apply on their behalf. And the thing that we're doing that's helping us getting high approvals is we leverage relationship banking managers. So you know how you go into a bank or you might apply online, you could go get you 15, 20, 25,000, but we're able to get clients 50, 75, and $100,000.
And this shit all legit.
This shit 100%
legit. Okay.
100% legit.
Now, but in December, you do this every Thursday. Every day to Get the Bag Workshop is every Thursday. There's a free class. You sign up, you get up in there.
Yep.
But then December the 11th to the 13th, you're doing some type of boot camp or something? What's that about?
We're going to be doing a 3-day boot camp. And that is just for me to be able to give you the game over a long period of time. Because I know 1 hour sometimes might not be enough. So we're going to break down how to get your credit profile in order, then how to get access to funding.
So the boot camp, is that different than the workshop?
It's just a longer version. So now you know how it goes. If I give you some game in an hour long, you're able to retain something, but I want to spend more time and really walk you through this thing step by step. So day one is going to be just getting your credit profile in order. Day two is going to be all about funding, personal funding, business funding, live funding. And then day three, I'm going to show you how to turn this into a business where you can make 6 figures with 10 clients a year.
That's crazy. Yeah. So is the boot camp? How much is the boot camp? Do it cost? Or?
It's only $32 for 3 days.
$32 for 3 days. All right, and so how much time do you get in 3 days?
So in the 3 days, for those who go general, they get an hour and a half every day, and those who go VIP, they get 2.5 hours every day with me.
So 2.5. Damn, that's a long time.
Hell yeah,
that's a long time.
Because it's about like. I understand when we talk about money, most people think it's a thing you do, but the reason we need to spend more time with people, because a lot of times, making money come down to people shifting their beliefs. So a lot of people don't even know that they're the type of person that can make a lot of money. So the first hour is going to be Q&A, right? Where now all the questions you got, you can ask me, right? And you're actually getting coached and mentored, not just me talking to you, listening. And then the second hour, we're going to be going and giving game, showing you step by step how to go out and do these things so you can apply them.
Where did you start? How did you start in the game? Yeah,
so I've been doing funding now for 2.5 years. I started a funding company 2 years ago. We funded over $24 million in the last 2 years. And I was the dude where, I believe a lot of people's stories or their business comes from their story. So I was the person who I have failed 7 different businesses. And it was because I kept running into the same problem. Oh, I don't got money for marketing. Oh, I don't got money to hire. I don't got money to get a coach or whatever it may be. So then after I started getting funded for myself, we got $167,000 in 47 days. Now I was able to go out and get coaching. And then we started funding others around the way. Once you start funding others, they got to pay me 10% on the back end. So now they're like, how do I start doing that? Because it's an easy business. Once you know how to apply, you know how to get approvals, you turn around, you go in your group chat, you tell somebody, listen, I'm looking to help y'all get some money. Nobody's saying no. And the best part about it is it's a win-win situation because I don't get paid if you don't get the funding. It's because they pay me with the approvals that we get them. So we go get them lines of credit, business credit cards, traditional loans, and then they got to wait to get their products and they pay us. So you could be dead broke right now, but if you have good credit, we can go get you access to funding and it could change your whole life.
That's crazy. So, but listen, this is the whole thing. We know you failed at the businesses, but who gave you the game?
I had to get in the rooms. I had to get in rooms like this. I got in first conference I went to. I think it was like Circle of CEOs. I went out to Atlanta, and I was just a whole bunch of people getting money. And I was at my mom's crib at the time, so I had spent.
Oh, you was a basement warrior?
I was a basement warrior.
Oh, was you in the basement or the back room?
No, I was in the back room, but my content in the business was always ran in the basement.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
So you just was occupying multiple houses, multiple rooms in the
Yeah,
house.
you had 2 of them.
Yeah, she can wait for you to get the fuck
Can't
up
wait.
out
I gotta
there.
get him
She
about
said
it.
ASAP.
And you was in Boston doing
I was in
this?
Boston.
And you was making your moves
It
with
was the
boss.
Boston Strangler.
Strangling his mom crib. I ain't going nowhere.
I ain't going nowhere. I got a hole to the basement.
And so you said, man, I got to come up out of this
So you
basement.
put your name on orange juices and shit like that.
Like,
man.
don't touch my shit.
Yeah.
Oh man, then that's a vicious renegade basement boy.
Yes.
You live in, first of all, you already living in a spot. You
Then you do it too much.
Mike's. Oh, bro, like Darius orange juice. Don't drink, bro. Man, why the fuck? Who
His
give you
mom's
the
so glad
audacity?
that nigga found funded.
But what's the who give you the
Nigga
audacity?
mama
to write
happy
a-
as shit he found funded.
Because-
Thank you,
because-
Lord.
because-
She Christian.
Yep. very
Thank
much
you,
so.
Jesus. Jesus.
Because how do you write on something when it's not even your crib?
Right.
Everything you bring in here supposed to be voluntary
Right.
sharing. Like this voluntary sharing, you cannot even say you don't want to share nothing or whatever. This shit got to be voluntary.
Was your mom getting tired of that shit though?
Oh yeah, you know how that go. Listen, you're damn near 30, time to get out. So you figure it out. And I tell people like, she get whatever she want now because there was times and a lot of times, you know, we gotta grow through what we go through. And when you feel in them business, it's easy to tell you like, yeah, you gotta get up out of here. But she was allowing me to keep working, and then shit just finally clicked. But it was down to just getting in the room, getting around people who's getting to it, and then just really executing at a high level.
Now, how many people do you have on your team?
In our team, I got operations manager, I got Facebook ads team, I got an email team, we got a marketing team, I got a video editor, we got 4 virtual assistants, so we got about, and then we got sales closers, so we got about between 8 and 11 staff members.
You got 8 to 11. How long did you take to get there? And how long was you doing it by yourself?
First, I was doing it by myself for the first probably 9 months. And then you get to a point where you can't scale no more because you working in the business instead of on the business. So then I started bringing in virtual assistants to take away load tasks. I don't want to do emails. I don't want to respond to DMs all day. So now you bring them in for that. And then once you start getting a lot of volume, then you got to hire someone to oversee them. So now you get to work on the business and you get to use your imagination instead of just having to always be doing all the parts in the business.
Damn. So when did you really lock in? How long did it take you to really lock in and build your infrastructure? Like how long was it from when you started to you had a real business?
So I would say, bro, this thing's been working the past 2 years now. It's been 2 years. At first, it was just a solopreneur, which means we capped that. We started doing like $40,000-$50,000 a month. But then you're capped because, like you said, you just stuck doing the tedious tasks instead of working on the business. So the past year is where we really turned up. We really got what I call a well-oiled machine. We got client fulfillment, communication with all our clients, customer fulfillment's on point, and just now we can really scale. Now I can pull more money into the business because I know what it's going to produce.
That's major. Yeah. So I come into class. I'm a newbie. I'm just getting in here. What's the first thing that I learned? How you start the class off? What are you teaching first on the ground level, the foundation?
Absolutely.
Because I don't know. How do it go?
So the first thing is the foundation. A foundation of funding is your personal credit profile. So I'm gonna show you exactly what that should look like. How do you get in position? You know, most people think you gotta have a 750, 800. No, we getting people $200,000-$300,000 if they got 680 in the right data point. So I'm gonna break that thing down. You know, how to add primary accounts, how to add credit history, how to delete negative items so you can be in position. Second thing is understanding your business got to look like a real business, right? You got to have either LLC, C Corp, S Corp, so that you're in position. If you just go into the banks and you're not set up properly, they're going to be looking at you like, why would we give you real money if you're not even operating like a real business? And then the third thing is how to identify what banks are pulling from where and how to identify which banks have the best products for you. So most new business owners, I don't want them getting credit cards with a whole lot of interest. That's going to make them drown. So what we do is we leverage 0% interest business credit cards that'll help you go get 12 months where now you could go out and grow the business, start the podcast, whatever it may be. And now you got a year before interest starts accruing. So banks like Chase, American Express, Bank of America, U.S. Bank, they all got a 0% introductory period, which is how I started.
That's major. So I go up in that joint. I ain't got to pay nothing back. You give me $10,000. I got to pay the $10,000 back in 12 months. You only got 12 months though, right?
No, you got 12 months before the interest starts accruing. So you got, as long as you set up your minimum payment, meaning every month they're going to pull 1% out as your minimum payment, you good. And then after 12 months, the interest goes up to typically between 15 and 22%. But they don't have to be paid off in full. We just have to make sure that minimum payment every month is going in.
Oh man, so you got time. You got time to move and groove.
Absolutely.
That's the whole thing. Now, I'm a person, right? I got bad credit, but I want to come in here and start doing this. Could I?
100%.
How long do it take?
the thing is, when you're running a funding company, it don't matter what your credit score is because you're the one that's funding the people. So we got people in my program, they still getting their credit built, but they're now making money because they're funding others because they know what it
knowledge.
takes. Exactly.
They just didn't know it early when they was in the game, when they was in
Exactly.
college somewhere. You in college, you get them credit cards. Oh,
You swiping them things.
I don't have to eat oodles and noodles. I can go get me a steak tonight.
Exactly.
Cause that's what he did. He was in college. He got the credit cards. He lost his mind.
First credit card I ever got, AT&T Universal MasterCard.
And how much did they give you?
Oh, they gave me like a stack or something, $1,500. I worked that bitch out.
24 hours, that thing was done.
But you gotta understand, I was a young kid from the ghetto. I didn't even know about
What
credit.
do you spend money on first?
Oh, some motherfucking pizza. You know, when you get to college, first of all, you go decorate your dorm.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And then when you get to the end of the month, you're like, damn, I gotta pay some of this shit back. So let me just exhaust all this shit. You know?
Yeah,
I know I
maxed out.
I maxed out. My credit was fucked up since then, man. Fucking 95.
Pizza incense. You
Fuck, I ain't no fucking incense.
Let me get 2 packs of that flavor of cherry incense. Let me get the
Fuck,
black
I'll buy
cherry. Let me get the
incense,
blueberry and the
man.
strawberry incense.
That's how you know you gotta fuck up my who
you
think
went to the
about
hardware
pizza
store.
incense.
You went to the hardware store. Yeah, can I get a red color light and a blue color light? You getting the color lights. You hooked you said you freaked your rib out, man.
I had to decorate my dick.
Yeah.
You didn't like decorate your dick under the red light.
You had the red light. Red light. You all up in there thinking you chilling, got the little music, the incense burn like you from
Fuck
You
out.
just
Yeah,
want to remember yeah. You was an incense warrior.
No, fuck, I was.
Motherfucker had the incense. But yeah, man, so bottom line, all y'all need to do is y'all need to go to getthebagworkshop.com. And what you're going to do is you're going to give you a free class. You're going to be in there. He's going to give you a game. You're going to see real live funding and all that stuff. And then he's saying, the boot camp come up. Tell him more about that boot camp, man, and why it's so much of a benefit.
No, for sure. It's because the boot camp, we're gonna give you the game on literally how to build this thing out from A to Z. So we're gonna spend 3 days where day one we're gonna walk through how to set up your credit profile, how to look the part so you can get anything you want. Day two, we're gonna break down how to get this funding. I'm gonna show you how to do your own research, how to go out find banks in your state, in your area, who's giving out the most money. We got a database that we use to find those type banks, and then I'm gonna do live funding on that day as well. And then day three, I'm gonna show you how y'all can literally leverage relationships, whether it's building a relationship with bankers or building relationships to build affiliates where you can now make 6 figures with a funding company.
That's crazy, man.
Yes, sir.
Building a relationship with bankers. How did that even start? Like, how do you start something like that? Because people thinking like, I'm gonna build a relationship with a bank. I'm broke.
Yeah, most people are scared of the bankers because we was kind of taught coming up like don't ask questions to the bank. But the banks are actually for you. You know why? Because the way they make money is based off interest. So when somebody they go past their 12 months or they got a credit card or a product with high interest rate, that's how the banks make money on that. So they want to work with people who got good credit so they can lend out the money. So when I go to a relationship banker and I say, hey, how you doing? I run a consulting company where we help business owners grow their business online. A lot of them have good credit and they're looking for funding. The banker's eyes light up because most people have got bad credit. So I'm the plug for anybody. I connect basically the consumers to the banker. And now the difference is if you apply online, you're doing it, you just go into a manual decision. But when I connect you with my bankers, what happens is they connect with you directly. They have you fill out a form via DocuSign and they're able to push your applications through manually.
Oh, so you telling me it's a big difference from when I apply online and when I walk up in there?
Not even close. Not even close to the same game. Absolutely.
Oh, damn.
It's what they giving out free again, man.
Man, listen, what he doing is you giving that class, you're going to get thebagworkshop.com right now. He's going to give you a free every Thursday. Every Thursday, you can just hop on. You ain't got to give him nothing. Mm-hmm. You ain't got to give him a dime. You go in and get the game.
But if you want some extensive game, it's going to cost $32, man.
Yeah, that's what,
But sometimes you need some extensive game for a little 3 fucking 10s and 2 1s.
But sometimes people be stealing while you spilling. You know what I'm saying? So they might just want to come and steal while you spill.
Yeah, do that too.
Get they think, I'm out. I don't need you.
In and out.
And go start their own company. What? Start their own company. Because some people can grasp that much information
Quick.
and do their own due diligence and their own research after the introductory. And for that intro information, you just got, you be like, oh, yeah, all right. Yeah. Some people be able to say, I see where this shit going. Let me go do my own. Because you could just walk up in a bank for real and really go holler at the people and talk
100%.
to them. How you doing? My name, what's the name? I would like to get into this. How I go about
But it's
this.
better if you know what you know.
No, that too. But I'm saying from the ism that he gonna give you at the workshop, you be like, why not go and do it?
Yeah.
But listen, man, right here, my man, Boston's finest, Darius. Listen, man, check him out, man, at getthebagworkshop.com. Every Thursday they got a workshop for free, man. Check him out. Cost you nothing. This is another episode of $1 million worth of game business spotlight. And one thing about this spotlight, this brother was a basement boy, man. He was writing his name on the orange juice. Look at him now.
Heavy on the wrist too.
Facts.
His wrist heavy now.
Nothing too crazy.
He was writing, "This is my orange juice." He got the bread and all that. Don't eat this bread.
It's
I'm
molded.
talking
He
on
lying.
the
This shit
milk.
is molded.
He wrote his name on a gallon of milk. That's petty. If you
yeah,
got a
crazy.
gallon of milk, why you writing it? Darius milk, don't drink. You got the gallon of milk. You got the big Joe and the orange juice in it. The big Joe in it. You got the big Tropicana Joe in it. He write his name. Don't
And he had
drink.
a big ass joint of corn flakes. Nigga ain't even had frosted flakes.
And the motherfucker hit his money. He get mad. His mom hide the market. Who hit my market?
Facts.
I mean, he keep his shit in his car until he find the market.
That shit was in the room. The good shit stayed in the room.
Petty Murphy. Motherfucker Petty Murphy. Another episode of $1 million worth of game business spotlight, and it's just like that.
Right.